I want to talk to you about LLC Business Credit Cards that report to Dun& Bradstreet this year. So here are the top cards I want you to really pay attention to. Number one, you have the Ramp Business Credit Card, and this is a wonderful LLC Business Credit Card that reports to Dun& Bradstreet, okay? And when you think about Ramp, I want you to think about affordability, but I want you to think about efficiency. So Ramp gives you actually a platform because it's not just a business credit card for your LLC. You have an entire platform, okay? A platform that allows you to manage your expenses, your LLC expenses in a very seamless manner. So this is really good. And the good thing about Ramp also is that there is no personal credit check. There is also no personal guarantee. So they don't ask for a founder guarantee at all. And so they will report your LLC financial transactions to Dun & Bradstreet. So you can really build credit pretty fast. The cool thing about this business credit card from Ramp is that there's no personal guarantee, no annual fee. You have a pretty valuable cashback. You have additional tools for tracking spending. That's what I said to you a little earlier, that Ramp actually is way more than an LLC business credit card. But the cool thing is you have unlimited physical and virtual employee cards with custom limits. So this is really fantastic. On the flip side, this LLC business credit card is not available to sole proprietors, and you must have $25,000 in liquid assets to qualify. Next, you have the NAV Secured Business Credit Card. This is a wonderful LLC business credit card that reports to Dun & Bradstreet. So this is great for rebuilding credit, business credit. Okay, that's really good. So previously known as Tilful, NAV Secured is actually a secured business credit card designed for LLCs looking to build or improve their credit. Okay, there's no annual fee. That's really good. And so you are able to build business credit. And this business credit card requires a refundable security deposit, which sets the credit limit. There is no annual fee. And also you have the opportunity to transition to an unsecured business credit card based on creditworthiness and also a payment history. If you're looking for LLC business credit cards that report to Dun & Bradstreet, I want you to think about Capital One Spark 1.5% cashback business credit cards. This is actually the first of 3 business credit cards from Capital One I want to share with you into this conversation. So this Capital One Spark 1.5% cashback business credit cards is great for simple cashback. So if you don't want anything complicated when it comes to a cashback, go with a Capital One Spark 1.5%. This credit card aimed at small business owners offers unlimited rewards and a $750 welcome bonus if you meet spending requirements. Now, the annual fee is $95, but that $95 is waived the first year, and the APR oscillates between 18% and 25%. So, and the cool thing about this Capital One Spark 1.5% cashback is that you have unlimited cashback, and as a cardholder, you have payment flexibility to determine the date of your monthly payment. So that's really good. On the flip side, this card requires a personal guarantee, and if you carry a balance, the interest rate can be really steep, 25% maximum. Next, you have a Capital One Spark 2X Miles. So this is another wonderful card from Capital One. Let me break it down here. This card is great for travel miles, and if you're looking for an LLC business credit card that actually helps you rake in travel miles, go with this card. The Capital One Spark Miles for Business card offers your LLC a higher earning rate of 2 miles per dollar on all purchases. It's actually an enhanced version of the Spark Miles Select, providing greater rewards in exchange for an annual fee. So there is an annual fee. The Capital One will charge you $95 every single year, okay? And the APR goes from 18% all the way to 27%. But the cool thing is this card helps you earn 2 miles per dollar on every purchase with no limits. You have travel benefits including no foreign transaction fees. You have free employee cards, which also earn 2 miles per dollar. You have a card that offers a one-time bonus miles reward after meeting initial spending requirements. And you also have, that's a good thing I want you to really remember. You have flexible redemption options for travel, cashback, or gift cards. On the flip side, this card actually comes with an annual fee. It requires good to excellent credit to qualify, and it may not be the best choice for LLCs with minimal travel expenses. So you want to really take that into account. If you're looking for the best LLC business credit cards that report to Dun& Bradstreet, I want you to think about the Capital One Venture X business cards. And this card is great for LLC premium travel. So a premium LLC business travel card offering a high rewards rate on travel purchases and access to luxury travel benefits. So as a pay in full card, it really requires full monthly balance payments. So Capital One will report your transactions to Dun& Bradstreet. And late payments are subject to a fee. Just remember, the card actually has an annual fee of $395. So when you think about this card, think about a card that allows you to earn high rewards on travel purchases. It includes travel perks such as airport lounge access. There are no foreign transaction fees, and also offers travel accident insurance and lost luggage reimbursement. But you do have a high annual fee. It requires excellent credit, and you have this is actually the card is of limited value for LLCs that do not travel frequently. If you are looking for an LLC business credit cards that report to Dun & Bradstreet, you have Bank of America Business Advantage Customized Cash Rewards Credit Card. This card is great for customizable rewards. So this card lets you customize your rewards and offers additional cashback when you use a Bank of America business checking account. So there is no annual fee. That's really good. And the APR goes from 18% to 29%. So the card actually offers there's an intro offer that's about 0% interest for the first 9 months and a $300 statement credit bonus if you spend $3,000 within the first 90 days of account opening. The card has no annual fee, and checking account owners can have cash back deposited directly into their checking account. So if you have an existing relationship with Bank of America, you want to think about this card really great. Now, after 9 months, the interest rates increases to 18 to 29%. So that's really disappointing. And this card also could require a personal guarantee. If you're looking for an LLC business credit card that reports to a DNB, I want you to think about the American Express Business Platinum Card. And this card is great for LLCs, but more importantly for international travel. Okay, this is a travel rewards credit card focused on international travel. There's an annual fee of $799, so $800, and the APR goes from 20% all the way to 28%. The cool thing about this card is that you have a long introductory APR period for both purchases and balance transfers. And you also have 80,000 welcome bonus points offer if you spend $15,000 in the first 3 months of account opening. And you also have easy account management with online and mobile access. On the flip side, this card is actually has some limitations because there is a high annual fee. It requires good to excellent credit, and you have limited employee cards to really account for. Next, you have the U.S. Bank Business Leverage Visa Signature Card, another wonderful LLC business credit card that reports to Dun & Bradstreet. And this card is actually great for high spending categories. So if your LLC is sort of having some transactions in the high spending categories, think about this U.S. Bank Business Leverage. This is a customizable rewards card that allows your LLC to earn extra points in categories where you spend the most. There's an annual fee of $95 with this card, and the APR goes from 21 to 27%. The cool thing is you can earn 2x points in the top 2 categories where your LLC spends the most every month. There is no annual fee for the first year. You have a free employee cards, and you have exclusive offers and discounts. On the flip side, there is actually an annual fee that's $95 after the first year. Okay, so even though the annual fee is waived the first year, the subsequent years you have to really budget for $95. And this card requires good to excellent credit to actually qualify you. So if you're looking for an LLC business credit card that reports to a DNB, I want you to think about the US Bank Triple Cash Rewards Visa Business Card. And this card is actually great for software subscriptions. So if you have an LLC and you want to really maybe get things done on the software front end, think about it. If your LLC spends $4,500 in the first 150 days as a card holder with a US Bank Triple Cash Rewards Visa Business Card, you will get an additional $500 cash back as an introductory bonus. So this is actually this is the US Bank's way of thanking you or thanking your LLC. The APR goes from 20% to 29%. So the cool thing is you have $100 software credit toward FreshBooks or QuickBooks. There is no annual fee, and the introductory offer is 0% interest for the first 15 months. Okay, but after 15 months, the interest rate increases, and this card actually requires a personal guarantee, so could be not interesting for some LLC owners. The final LLC business credit card that reports to Dun & Bradstreet is actually the CarPay One MasterCard. And this card is actually great for flexible balanced payments. So if you're looking for a card that's great for flexible balanced payments, think about the CarPay. The CarPay One MasterCard is a charge card that you can use to make purchases as well as pay both your bills and vendors. And this card actually reports to Dun & Bradstreet. So this is really important. And the cool thing about this card is that you have 51 days to pay off your balance in some cases, especially when you're thinking about if you have an agreement with the company beforehand, okay? There is no annual fee on this card. That's really good. And you have additional tools to automate spending, especially if you're trying to really get your business credit card, your LLC business credit card streamlined, okay? And now, one thing I want to say also is that this card, the CarPay One MasterCard, is best for flexible balanced payments, regardless of the niche your LLC is in. So, what are the generalities here? I just shared with you the top 10 LLC business credit cards that report to Dun & Bradstreet. It's really important to understand that before you choose the one that works for you, you got to really ask yourself if Dun & Bradstreet is actually the credit bureau you want your data to be reported to, or you want Experian Business or Equifax. One thing for sure, Dun & Bradstreet is actually the most frequently used credit bureau when it comes to evaluating an LLC's credit profile. Okay, so when it comes to LLC business loans, lenders are more likely to access Dun & Bradstreet. And so it's one of those things where you have to really understand what works for you. So now, how credit card issuers will report to credit bureaus, especially Dun & Bradstreet. One thing for sure, credit card companies report all your purchases and payment information, like on-time or late payments, to at least one of the three main credit bureaus. And in today's conversation, Dun & Bradstreet is actually the most preeminent one. Okay, so your report may actually your Dun & Bradstreet report may contain the following information about your business, your LLC business, like its ownership and subsidiaries, the length of your credit history, your credit card balance. That will happen, yeah. Your total outstanding debts, whether you are near, at, or above your credit limits. Also, your number of recent credit applications. Your number of recent credit applications. So that's really important from a flexibility point of view. The types of credit accounts you use also will play an important role. So if you look into your Dun & Bradstreet business credit report, You might also see whether your debts have been referred to a collection agency. Like, let's say if your LLC has a business debt that it hasn't really paid off, and the debts have been referred to a collection agency, that mark could be a derogatory mark on your Dun and Bradstreet credit report. And also, if there are any records of insolvency or bankruptcy, that will be there also. Okay. Now, you have to note that unlike personal credit reports, your business credit reports is publicly available. That doesn't mean that just anyone can look at it, though. Usually, it's entities like creditors and lenders, government agencies, or insurance companies that will pay to view your business credit report. So, something to really keep in mind. So, the big question is, should your LLC have a business credit card this year? To answer that question, you got to really ask yourself, are you having enough cash inflows to actually offset the cash outflows that your LLC has? Okay. Because the thing is that an LLC business credit card, whether it reports your payment history to Dun& Bradstreet or doesn't do so, it's actually pretty good for you. Because the LLC business credit card will help you more efficiently manage your cash flow, will help you separate your business and personal expenses, and also avoid impacting your personal credit score. So if you're trying to separate your personal credit score from your business credit score, really having a business credit card is actually the best strategy you can put in place this year. And so one thing I want to say here is that your LLC has to actually understand that if it wants to have its data reported to Dun& Bradstreet, you want to first start by having a DUNS number. You want to register with Dun& Bradstreet so that if something were to happen, you are able to get things done fast. And a DUNS number can really help you big time. So a DUNS number actually is a unique 9-digit identifier for your LLC. And the DUNS number is issued by Dun & Bradstreet. DUNS stands for Data Universal Numbering System. It really functions like a social security number for your business. And you and other parties can use that number to look up your business through Dun & Bradstreet. Okay, so this is something to really think about. And it typically takes about a month to receive a DUNS number after you apply for it. But you can pay to speed up the process. If you want to get a DUNS for your LLC real fast, Dun & Bradstreet can actually accommodate that. That's not a problem, okay? And one thing I want to say here is that there are other types of companies that report to Dun & Bradstreet. So you have alternative like lenders, you have equipment finance providers, you have merchant cash advance like MCA providers, and you also have invoice factoring, let's say, entities. So here's a closure to this conversation. I spoke to you about LLC business credit cards that reports to Dun & Bradstreet. I give you the top cards, the generalities, and the closure. In terms of top cards, you have a RAMP business credit cards, NAV secured business credit card, Capital One Spark 1.5%, Capital One Spark 2X miles, Capital One Venture X business cards, Bank of America Business Advantage card, American Express Business Platinum, U.S. Bank Business Leverage Visa, U.S. Bank Triple Cash Rewards Visa, and Corpay One MasterCard. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.